day 7. Calm down with the applause. Thank you very much, Stuart. You're looking at yourselves, aren't you? Stop looking at yourselves. Stop looking at yourselves. It's day 7 and the time is 7:32. Hope very well. We have a stonker of a show for you tonight. Here to join the fun, the fat fun, it's the BBUK audience. Now you can look at yourself. You have to stop just watching yourself in the monitor. You come to a TV studio to watch yourself on TV. Stop it. Just watch the stuff that's going on. It's like being at a football game. We have today's guest. That's why you should be looking over there. Actress all-round super babe, Susie Amy's with us. Beautiful and smart. Brilliant combo. Coming up, we delve into the housemate's nocturnal habits, and we're meeting this man. Interesting, hey? He, my friends, took a while over there, but we're catching on. More from that later on. He's the insider, but I'll be explaining that as we go. It's also your show, ladies and gentlemen. Little Brother is your show. Here's how you can be part of it. Give us a call, would you? You never call, you never write, you never email. 0871 200 1040. Text us with your comment to studio to 83188 or email us and send your pictures, videos, or be a webcam caller. Go to channel4.com/Bubba. So, come and join us and be part of the web. So today is Nomo's Day for Ziggy. Interesting? BBUK interesting, which means today's little brother's big shout is quite simply, who should Ziggy nominate for eviction and why? Get your texts and emails getting into the show now. Maintenant. However, I would, at the moment, like to find out the latest news from the house. To do that, we have to cross over to Little Brother's big news. I suggest you get out. It's the news. Please look at the camera, not up there. As midnight struck last night, the man-starved girls could hold themselves back no longer. Some viewers may find this a tad upsetting. Let's take a look.
Behave, seriously. I will take all your clothes off.
I can't get it.
Oh no, 11 girls running after me. It's the worst thing in the world. See, Leslie was very discreetly and kindly. Are you missing this, my dear? The second birthday of the week was celebrated today. That's nice, isn't it? Hey! At 10:41 this morning, Tracy was called to the diary room for a treat I think she might have been quite pleased with. Take a look.
Big Brother understands that today is your 37th birthday.
Yes, it is.
Happy
Hello.
birthday, Tracy. Tracy, have it.
Odd.
She was in there for a mind-altering or numbing 1 hour and 13 minutes. And at 4:10 this afternoon, Emily announced to the rest of the house that Big Brother had told her she'd been nominated by Ziggy. Take a look at this.
I just tricked him to tell me who he nominated.
What? You just tricked him to...
I just tricked him. I walked out the diary room and I said, oh, I'm up for nomination, jokingly, and he went, sorry, Em.
Oh, no, you're talking. She's in trouble now.
I didn't think you'd fall for that, sorry.
That's bad, Lo.
Whatever then.
That is bad, Lo.
Tricking
Yeah.
me, so...
I'm not tricking you.
Well, there's nothing to fall for, is there really?
He said sorry, though.
Yeah, but he said
What
that's...
happened?
He said it to all of us. He's like, sorry.
I said to her.
Guys.
Charlie sat down on the table with me and she goes, I'm sorry. You know what she said to me? What did you say?
I went-
You go, baby, can you give me any information?
no.
And I said, sorry, Charlie, I can't tell you.
Now, this is very interesting. We have some sort of up-to-date breaking news here. By discussing nominations, Ziggy and Emily breached the fundamental rule of Big Brother, which is... You and me, right here, are on the same wavelength. And tonight they will discover they face a punishment from Big Brother. And finally, Stroke and Carol. Carol showcased her ideas for Ladies' Day headwear at Ascot today. Take a look.
It's like, you know, when they blink at horses.
Mine was so funny. You look like a grasshopper.
I just...
It's just every day, isn't it? It's extraordinary. That, my friends, was Little Brother's Big News. Thanks, gang. Now, time to talk nomos with today's guest, artist formerly known as Chardonnay Lane, actress, Big Brother fanatic, Susie Amy's with us. Hello, beautiful lady. How are you? Hi. Now, I love you because you absolutely get stuck in every year, don't you?
Every year, and it's quite early on this year that I'm coming on.
I know. I'm
Quite
surprised by this, because normally you hold your fire for a couple of weeks, come on, and then just let a torrent of abuse.
Well, no, I've never been abusive.
No, I know.
But last time I was here was the night Nikki went.
But you are quite a Big Brother nerd, which is what we love about
Well,
you on the show.
I kind of, once I hear something, I remember it.
Okay.
So I know all the facts.
2 questions we have to open up with. Excited about the whole girl thing this year, and who you're liking at the moment?
I wasn't particularly excited by the all-girl thing on the first night.
Yep.
I kind of didn't see how it would work that well. I didn't know how many men... I still don't know how many men they're going to bring in.
Sure, we don't.
But I like it now. I like the dynamics between the women, and I like the position Ziggy's been put in, being the only man.
Favourite?
I like Laura. I think Laura's a nice girl. And I like Carol. Carol rocks. I like Carol.
We've got a long way to go about Laura, haven't we? But at the moment, Laura, everyone seems to love Laura.
Well, she's just a nice person, isn't she?
Yeah, OK.
But so is Carol.
Fan of Ziggy?
Yeah, I don't mind Ziggy.
Don't mind Ziggy, doesn't mean you're a fan of Ziggy.
Do they all not like Ziggy?
I don't know. They just seem to appear to be making unintelligible noises.
I think Ziggy's in a difficult position, being the only man in there. Because it's all put on him, and he's the one who's got to sit through dinner with them all, and so he's the central figure. I think that's hard to be.
Absolutely. But you are an uber fan of Big Brother, which is why you're here today, to pretty much talk about Ziggy and the girls, right?
Yeah.
Now, he's certainly shown he does have a way with the ladies since he's entered the house. Let's take a look.
I'm in a house with 11 women, but I think I'm doing OK so far. You're a very pretty girl.
Are you finding it hard to handle 11 women?
No, I think they are all an absolute delight to be around. You girls have brought definitely something to my life, I would say, already, and I've only known you for a couple of days. I'm not going to...
Oh, that's so sweet.
But it is... Yeah, you really have. You're a breath of fresh air, both of you. There's some beautiful girls' personalities, and it's a good environment for a guy on his own to be in. You're an Asian girl. You're a pretty Asian girl. Very pretty Asian girl.
You're very funny.
No, you are. You've got a great way about you. I feel like I'm kind of like I've had this bond already from the start. You've always got that fear you are the only guy, so they could literally gang up and tear you apart. We will be good friends through this. I think you're very cool.
I would love to have you as my sisters.
There's nothing bad I can say about anyone in a spiteful way at all. Great. I mean, any guy should do this just for their self-confidence.
He almost reminds me a little bit. He sounds a little bit like Gordon Ramsay.
Does he? I haven't thought that.
Genuinely is just me, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't thought that.
Now, is he really the nicest man in the world, or is it an element of game playing going
Well, I don't think he's the nicest man in the world, but I don't think he's a bad guy either.
No.
And I don't think it's game playing, because I don't think he minds the fact that he's the one who has to pick the girls. Do you remember Susie last year, how upset she was having to nominate? He doesn't care.
No,
so therefore, I think he's quite genuine.
Absolutely. And I think he quite... Everyone says, oh, he's a bit of a player, but I think that's him.
Oh,
He just seems
but he's
to quite...
26. Come on.
If I was in there, I'm 34, and I'd be thinking, I kind of enjoy this as well.
Well, exactly. It's fine.
OK, key question. 2 people he's going to nominate today. Who do you think will be?
I know everyone's going to boo me, but I'm really worried he's going to put Charlie up, because she's entertaining. And every year, they always get rid of the interesting people.
They always get rid of the interesting
I just bet he
personality,
puts her up, and I'm really concerned.
Obviously, he likes Chanel, we know this. But recently, when he had his dinner date with Leslie, he said he liked Chanel for her brains, yeah? Which is good.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's true. I'm sure she has them. But we picked this out.
I hate wind, right? My theory is, if there weren't any trees, then there wouldn't be any wind.
Ziggy, please can I not be number 3 or number 7 or number 11? Or number 9, actually. Guys, you know eggs? Are they vegetables? How the did a spider get in this house? It's man-made. There, it's bigger than my head. Carol will stroke it and keep it as a pet in the bedroom.
I can't help it if I've got a natural curl to my hair. It's too short. I can't even cry because my voice sounds like a bear.
She's just adorable, isn't she?
I think she's funny.
OK, so what's the deal here? Ziggy thinks she's really bright. She thinks an egg is a vegetable. Is Ziggy right, or is she messing with her mind? I don't think she's as... I'm not saying she's coming across as being stupid. I don't think she's as stupid as she's making out she is.
I don't either. I think she thinks it's quite sweet. But I also think maybe she's got more of an EQ than an IQ, a bit more experience quota. I think she seems quite streetwise.
I like that.
You wouldn't really want to mess with Chanel.
Do they make a good couple?
Yeah, I think they make quite a good couple.
I do
but
too.
She did say she was materialistic, and what man does like materialistic women, though?
Oh, sure.
Do you know anyone? I don't know.
No, not at all.
Oh, my God.
OK, and who would you... hand on your heart, then. OK, because everyone's saying Charlie. So who would you like to see evicted if it isn't Charlie on Friday night?
Well, just someone not too interesting.
Such as?
Leslie... Do you know something? Leslie really... bless her, I know her children are out there, and if my mum was on there, I wouldn't appreciate people coating her off. But I think Leslie... She doesn't want to be there. Why did she go in if she was so desperate?
She seems to be kind of enjoying it now, though.
Yeah, but that's the weird thing. I half think it's an attention thing. And when she said she was sniffing her mattress, that was the final point for me.
That, don't we? OK, wonderful. For you, for now, thanks a lot. Susie! Later on the show. Coming up after the break, exclusive news courtesy of the Big Brother Insider, and we'll hear from you in Little Brother's Big Shout. We'll see you in a tick. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brothers, day 7, time is 7:48. Just want to see how hard everyone's working around here. Yeah, those house directors, woo-wee! They are working very hard. Well, they're dinner, for Christ's sake. Now, for another BBLB exclusive, when the newspapers write a story about Big Brother, they seem to get the information from a show insider. A shifty-looking guy in a hat, I'm told. So we thought we'd make use of him, seeing as though we employ him. For the very first time, I give you a man so on the pulse of Big Brother, we have to keep his name and his identity secret to protect him. He is the insider. So, I've been stuffing cash in brown envelopes all morning. Here he is. It's the insider, everyone. Yeah, you're right to woo. He wants to keep his identity a secret. Hello, Mr. Insider.
Greetings, Mr. O'Leary.
Oh, dear Lord. Are you happy to be here?
Thrilled to be here, Dermot.
Wonderful stuff. OK, so, for the first time on the show today, what have you got for us?
The Insider can exclusively reveal that Ziggy's nominations will be announced live to the housemates tomorrow morning at 10:13 p.m. precisely. And you can watch the action as it happens on E4.
You sure that's 10:30 p.m. Insider?
10:13 a.m.
Ah, yes, that's what I thought you said. 10:13 a.m. Hang on a second. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're the guys around here that do the exclusive reveals for nominations on BBLB. What's happening?
Not this week, Dermot. As you know, the first rule of Big Brother is expect the unexpected.
So that's how it's going to work. Is this just, is this going to happen all the time, or is it a one-off thing?
Nah, probably just a one-off thing, actually.
Thanks, Insider. Appreciate that. OK, fair enough. Can you at least, though, Insider, give us some sort of clue as to your identity?
Dermot, the second rule of Big Brother is the Insider will never reveal his identity.
Oh, my word. OK, well, is it V for Vendetta? Is that the chap? Thanks a lot, Mr. Insider. Wonderful. There he is. Don't clap too hard, you'll upset him and his secret life. Thank you very much, Mr. Insider. Now, last night, most of the housemates were still up at 5:30 a.m, the dirty stop-out. But we've noticed that these nocturnal habits have been a regular feature throughout week 1. So what effect is it having on the health and happiness of the housemates? Here to talk about sleep, or lack of it, is sleep physiologist and all-round slumber supremo, Stephen Emegbo.
Hi, David.
Stephen, good to have you with us.
Well, thanks.
So, first things first, how important is a good night's sleep for our housemates?
For housemates, very important. Everybody needs a good night's sleep. You know, just missing a couple of hours and it's going to mess up the rest of your day. So it's vitally important for health, restoration, for general feelings.
The girls have been in the house for 6 nights now, and sleep seems to be a very low list on their priorities. Let's take a look.
I can't get no sleep. housemates are not permitted.
All right, I believe it, woman.
Diary room.
Why comb in my hair now?
Oh, God.
What do my clothes to wear now?
Can't sing. It's 5 in the morning.
Is it?
Really, I mean, it's crazy that they're up that late, isn't it? I mean, late nights and early mornings obviously starting to take their toll. In what way does sleep deprivation affect the house?
In a number of ways. The most common one, the one that most people notice, is feeling tired and lethargic the next day. But it's things such as emotions, your immune system could be affected.
Well, I was going to ask you, you've picked out a couple of us. Health and the immune system. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the immune system is something, it's finely balanced, and it requires restoration, needs to be restored to have a normally functioning immune system. The more sleep deprived and the more tired you become, the more likely you start to get things like coughs, colds, chest infections.
So this is, I mean, I think it's Carol, Laura, Chanel, and Shabs have suffered from sore and croaky throats. Chanel in particular. Is that a bug, or could that be due to sleep because the immune?
It could be due to the fact that they're sleep deprived, but it could also just be a bug that's going around the house, and it could pass in a day or two.
Mood you wanted to talk about as well?
Well, yeah, one of the things that was always affected is your mood. You know, if you don't get a good night's sleep, you feel horrible the next day, and that just affects your mood in its own right, but also affects your emotions as well, and can affect the frontal lobes of the brain where emotions regulated, and it can just cause you to have a little bit of a...
Laura, Emily, the twins, and Ziggy have not cried. Everyone else has cried in there.
Yeah,
Ziggy's only just been in there, so that's quite a lot of criers.
Yeah. Everybody's affected in different ways, and everybody has different sleep need. So some people may not need as much, so they may not be as affected as much.
All right, if this carries on for the next 12 and a half weeks, what will happen to the housemates physically and mentally?
Yeah, the thing that I personally believe that they probably won't be able to keep it up for 12 weeks, having minimal amount of sleep. But the body is very resourceful, it's very robust, and they'll probably just have to have naps and fall asleep during the day. So they'll have a quiet time and they'll just fall asleep in the sofa.
The interesting thing about that is, of course, they'll then fall into Big Brother's hands because Big Brother will make sure they can't nap during the day, and they'll get more ratty, and then they'll turn on each other and blah, blah, blah.
It might be a thing that if they start to really suffer, it might be an opportunity for Big Brother to impose maybe some sleep times on them, which would be a good thing to do.
Am I being incredibly sexist if I ask you whether men need or whether women need more sleep than men?
No, you're not. There are different requirements for sleep, and there's different types and different amounts of sleep. Females only tend to have more of the restorative phases of sleep, the deep sleep, which everybody needs, but women tend to have slightly more of it than men. But you don't actually... There's no evidence to say that females need more than men or anything like that.
Sure. What about age? Does age affect it as well? Because, I mean, the twins have been staying up till the early hours quite often, whereas the older members of the group tend to sort of go to bed a bit early.
Well, yeah, the older you are, you need less sleep. You don't need as much... the older you get, you lose this deep sleep, this restorative sleep, and you start to lose some of it, so you don't need as much, you don't really respond to lack of sleep as much as possible, as many other people.
So you think that, by and large, that the longer this goes on, the more ratty behaviour we'll see, and in a weird way, the more fun we'll have?
Yeah, basically, yeah. If they don't get any sleep, they'll be more aggressive towards each other, they'll react towards each other. The littlest thing will kick them off, and you'll get more arguments, probably.
Interesting. Now, we've obviously learnt a lot when it comes to the science of sleep, but Dr. Dermot has stumbled across the most horrific side effects of sleep starvation, everyone. Well, first of all, we have Emily. Look at Emily, she's absolutely beautiful. That's after a good night's sleep. This is how she looks after a good night's dancing to that indie music. Yeesh. Mouldy Peaches Geldof. OK, next up we have Siobhan looking like the enigma she is, and the enigma she isn't. Lock your children away, look at that! And lastly, here's the birthday girl having it, and here's the birthday girl having had it. Ooh, wonderful stuff. OK, thank you very much, Stephen, everyone. Cheers, wonderful. Today's little brother's... Hang on a second. Do we have him? Is he here? Awesome. Today's... We've got some breaking news. Little Brother's big shout is about who Ziggy should nominate for eviction. I'm going to do these emails. I have to go outside. We've got a rather special guest. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye. Wonderful stuff. We have... I think Ziggy should vote the twins out because they do my head in. I want to slap them. No, we can't say that. My favourite person is Tracy because she's cool. And a raver like me, says Lily. Hi. I think you should pack Leslie's bags now and get her out. She has no input into anything in her house. She's boring, says Lucy Thompson. I'd like to... thank you very much. I like the show so far, but I think Carol is a bit old and should go. I like Charlie. I think she's really funny. I think Ziggy should nominate Charlie and Shaban. They're both nightmares. That says Anita and Phil. Well, listen, we've had enough of that because it's time to usher in royalty. Gorgeous George Galloway, how are you, sir?
Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you.
Fantastic.
How are you feeling ahead of it, George? You're doing...
I'm really looking forward to it. 11 o'clock it goes out. I did the rehearsal yesterday. It went swimmingly. Didn't put a foot wrong. Well, maybe one or two. But I've got that ironed out. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes,
I'm excited. It's tension. It's like general election night for me.
You're a man known for your views, George. That's what we love about you. Okay, so how are you gonna take your views of the housemates and so forth, and wider society into the show?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm also fair, and you know, I don't like anyone ganging up on anyone. So I'll be trying to keep in check any tendency to that end. I think it's been fascinating so far. I've been studying. I'm even watching the live footage when I can, and watching your show, of course, which is a must-see.
And I mean, would you ever fancy? I said, George, go in for the night. Would you fancy it?
Well, with 10 girls, one guy. Yeah, I mean, I felt a bit nostalgic when I rolled up on the set here, I must say, because I had some bad times in the Big Brother house, but I also had some really good ones.
George,
really funny.
Pleasure to see you. Good luck tonight. Thanks a million. Thanks, George. I have now done the chat. Thanks to today's guests. Remember, you can see nominations live E4 tomorrow morning at 10:13 exactly. We're back 7:30 tomorrow. In the meantime, catch up with the latest from the house. Channel 4 tonight at 10 o'clock. And don't miss Big Mouth at 11 with Gorgeous George on E4. See ya. Take care. See you tomorrow.